Rough hands grabbed him out of his reverie. At the abrupt change of motion, Marsh stumbled, fought to stay on his feet, and ended up in a narrow alley scored by wag ruts. His captors swung him against the brick wall. White-hot pain knifed through Marsh's head. His vision doubled and filled with spots. He forced the images to coalesce into one. Barrels of refuse from nearby shops filled the space with the stink of decayed meat and vegetable matter and chemicals. 4 men that Marsh recognized from the Best Pig dinner stood in front of him. They carried old rifles and pistols and were dressed in ragged clothing that had seen better days a long time ago. They ringed Marsh and blocked off either end of the short alley.
Give us your goods. Maybe we'll leave you breathing.
Marsh tried to grab the Browning high power from the shoulder holster.
Come on, let's chill him and be done with it.
He's part of Trader's crew, Carp. Trader kills anybody who hurts his crew.
Trader ain't gonna kill nobody when he don't know who done it. We'll be quick, then we'll be gone.
A fight consisted of seconds of opportunity. Marsh knew that from the skills his mother had taught him at the library, from the struggles against other scabbies as he learned that skill, and from his time with Trader. The man who had hit Marsh last drew his arm back. Before the man could get himself clear, Marsh grabbed the man's wrist in one hand and his elbow in the other. Stepping forward quickly, Marsh cranked the captured arm behind the man and kept lifting up. Marsh shoved the man forward into the wall. With the knife clasped tightly in one hand, Carp lunged at Marsh. Marsh almost got clear of the attack, but the sharp blade kissed his collarbone, only a couple of inches from his neck. The man drew the knife back again and thrust once more. Marsh slid his forearm inside his attacker's and forced the blade to the side. Immediately, he stepped forward to take away the small space that remained between them and rammed his forehead into the man's nose. Quickly, Marsh turned sideways to the man and kicked him in the face, hard enough to knock him backward and off his feet. As the man fell, the 2 men holding guns trained on Marsh came into view. Even before Carp hit the ground, Marsh clawed for the Browning under his left arm, but he knew he was going to be too late. By the time Marsh got the Browning free, the 2 men toppled forward and didn't move. Bloody holes were open in the backs of their heads. 10 feet away, Vasari stood in the mouth of the alley that Marsh had been yanked into.